Trump and Harris spar over muting debate microphones. Okay, let's see what they got here.
I think it's disgraceful.
All right, so yeah, we actually, believe it or not, we listened to this little clip a little bit earlier, but we'll listen to it again.
And I think ABC is a disgrace. I think having Donna Brazile sitting on that panel, and she's the one that gave the answers and the questions to Hillary Clinton before a debate. I think ABC should be shut out. I'd much rather do it on NBC. I'd much rather do it on CBS, frankly. I think CBS is very unfair, but the best of the group. And certainly I'd do it on Fox. I'd even do it on CNN. I thought CNN treated us very fairly the last time. I think Jake Tapper was very fair and Dana Bash was very fair. We agreed to the same rules. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather have it probably on, but the agreement was that it would be the same as it was last time. In that case, it was muted. I didn't like it the last time, but it worked out fine.
Now, if they had played the full clip, he said it worked out fine. Just ask Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. So now here it says the Donald Trump and Kamala Harris campaigns are sparring over whether to mute one of the microphones when it is the other person's turn to speak during the pair's scheduled debate next month. Now, let me ask you guys this question. Do you all think that this matters? If this matters a lot, give me a thumbs up in the chat. If it doesn't matter, you don't think that is that big of a deal, give me a thumbs down. Who do you think this would give an advantage to? Who do you guys think that this would give an advantage to? The Harris campaign said in a statement to BBC's U.S. partner, CBS News, that it wanted both candidates' microphones to be live throughout the full broadcast. The Trump campaign reportedly wants the ABC debate scheduled for 10th September to be governed by the same rules agreed when Joe Biden was the Democratic candidate. That would mean the microphones being muted. The apparent impasse comes as the former president questioned the impartiality of the network and signaled he might even skip the debate. Before President Joe Biden stepped down as the Democratic Party nominee, his campaign agreed with Trump's campaign to participate in two debates, one previously held in June on CNN and one to air on ABC this November. The Biden campaign negotiated the rules for the debate and agreed that the microphone would be muted when a candidate wasn't speaking. The Trump campaign agreed to the rule, which was enforced during the June CNN debate. But now, with just 15 days until the ABC News debate in Philadelphia is scheduled to air, Harris's campaign wants the microphones to be hot, meaning they will never be turned off for the duration of the debate. So now what this is revealing here is that it's Kamala Harris's team that wants to change the rules of the debate from their original format. But if you guys look at the headlines and if you look at the media, they're trying to pose it like it's Trump. There's a lot of weird manipulation tactics going on. Wouldn't you guys say? A lot of weird manipulation tactics. This would allow the two candidates to interrupt and speak over each other on a debate stage. The vice president is ready to deal with Trump's constant lies and interruptions in real time. Trump should stop hiding behind the mute button. Harris campaign senior communications advisor Brian Fallon said in a statement. Now, how is he hiding behind a mute button? How is he hiding behind a mute button? You know what I'm saying? Trump, meanwhile, told reporters on Monday that he'd rather have the microphones on during the debate, but said it worked out fine when they were muted on stage with Mr. Biden. We agreed to the same rules, same specifications, and I think that's probably what it should be. but they're trying to change it, he said. The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. Trump's campaign, in a statement to Politico, reiterated the former president's accusations that Ms. Harris was looking for a way to get out of the debate. Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you all think that? If you all think that Kamala Harris is trying to get out of the debate, give me a thumbs up. If you guys don't think that she's trying to get out of the debate, give me a thumbs down. Enough with the games. We accepted the ABC debate under the exact same terms as the CNN debate, senior Trump advisor Jason Miller told Politico. The Harris camp, after having already agreed to the CNN rules, asked for a seated debate with notes and opening statements. We said no changes and agreed upon the rules. A Harris campaign official who was asked about the Trump campaign's claims said they were 100% false, according to CBS News. On Trump's Truth Social platform on Sunday, he questioned whether the ABC News journalist moderating the debate would give the questions to the Harris campaign ahead of time. Why would I do a debate against Kamala Harris on that network, he wrote. This is not the first time the former president has suggested that he could back out of a debate. Earlier this month, Trump said he would only debate Ms. Harris if the debate was hosted by Fox News. He reversed course several days later. Meanwhile, as the 5th of November election nears, Harris' campaign said it has raised $540 million since Biden stepped down, the Associated Press reports. Harris saw record-breaking fundraiser numbers in the aftermath of Mr. Biden dropping out of the race. The Trump campaign, on the other hand, has raised $138.7 million in July and has $327 million on cash in hand. Okay. So that's interesting. That is interesting. We got another article from Benzinga. Okay, we're going to take a look at this real quick. Trump-Harris debate could be derailed, okay, due to hot mic dispute. I think my whole life I've been preparing. So that's Trump. He's been waiting for it all in his life. The upcoming U.S. presidential debate has become a battleground with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris teams at odds over the use of open mics. Trump has threatened to withdraw from the event, accusing ABC of network bias, according to a Reuters report. Now, let me ask you guys this. Does ABC have network bias? And if they do have network bias, who is it towards? Let me know what you guys think. ABC network biased? Are these networks biased? Let me know what you guys think about the network bias. Trump, in his third presidential run, hinted at his non-participation in the ABC network-hosted debate via social media post on Sunday. He questioned the network's impartiality, writing, "Why would I do the debate against Kamala Harris on that network?" On Monday, Harris's spokesperson, Brian Fallon, expressed the vice president's campaign's desire for the candidates' microphones to remain on through the event. This contrasts with the previous presidential debates where the mics were muted when the other candidates were speaking. Fallon urged Trump to stop hiding behind the mute button. Now, if you ask me, all this is them doing is they're just trying to trap Trump into like some type of argument viral type situation where Kamala Harris can get some clips to go viral. Because honestly, however they had a microphone shouldn't matter. If you've got good policies, if you've got answers, if you've got logic, reason, regardless of how your mic is operating, the results of the debate should turn out the same. So now here it says, in response, Trump's campaign senior advisor, Jason Miller, stated that they had agreed to the same terms as CNN's June debate, which included muted microphones. He rejected any changes to the agreed upon rules. However, Trump later expressed his preference for his microphone to be kept on, showing his distaste for the mute option used in the last debate. So now, again, mind you, but they at the same time they keep telling him stop hiding behind the mute button. But clearly he don't like the mute button, apparently. Like it's almost like we're at this point now where the media they're not even really trying to make sense. Basically, what the situation is that we'll just say whatever it is that we want to say, and that's just it. If y'all try to make some sense out of it, we're gonna have people coming after you. I'm not spending a lot of time on it. I think my whole life I've been preparing for a debate, Trump said, according to the report. You can't cram knowledge into your head for 30 years of knowledge in 1 week. So there's little debate prep, but I've always done it more or less the same way. The ABC network has yet commented on these developments. Okay. So now they say why it matters. The September 10th debate between Vice President Harris and Republican candidate Trump is seen as a critical event. However, Trump's recent social media post cast doubt on his participation, citing perceived bias from the ABC network owned by Walt Disney Company. Well, here's a better question. What doesn't Walt Disney own? Is there anything that Walt Disney doesn't own? Don't they have a little bit of stake in ESPN and a bunch of different channels? A recent Rasmussen poll, which may be an outlier, showed Trump leading Harris by 3 points, though Harris has led in most polls. The poll was conducted before significant political events, including the Democratic National Convention and Robert Kennedy Jr.'s campaign suspension. Meanwhile, Harris held a slight edge in betting odds, but the race remained close, with Trump slightly ahead in some prediction markets. Harris has also shown leads in key swing state polls. Okay. So yeah, there's that.